You see that? He almost hit me. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Happy Halloween, everyone. I thought given it's the scary season and in honor of my recent passing, we might play some Spooky Taxes today. Spooky Taxes is a blue-white Taxes variant that gets its name by running an overabundance of spirit creatures alongside our Taxes staples. Before the Stoneforge unban, this list was a moderately popular Taxes variant due to its tribal synergies and flying clock. But Stoneforge is unbanned now, so why do we want to run a bunch of suboptimal spirits alongside it? Because today we're Vorthos nerds, mother father! And so here's the deck list. I will leave a full deck list down in the description as always. And also, if you do enjoy this style of video, it would be amazing of you if you could leave it a like. I did literally die recording the intro, so I would certainly appreciate that. And if you're new here and not subscribed, hello everybody, my name was Chip. Would have been nice to have had you as a subscriber while I was alive, but hey, no big. If you're enjoying the video and you might like to see some more, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, burn some sage, chant in a dead language, whatever else YouTube wants you to do to make sure you get recommended the new videos and you never miss them. And hey, with all that said, it's time to get on to the gameplay.
Round 1.
Round 1 with Spooky Taxes, and we've won the die roll. Let's go first. I think this is fine. We're going to keep. Let's lead Hallowed Fountain tapped and pass. Hopefully they think we're on control. Zatora's Proving Ground. Okay, so Zoo or Jund maybe. Play Seachrome Coast. Run out Thalia. Pass the turn there. Steam Vents. Untapped. All right, opponent attempted to pay costs but couldn't cast anything, so we're just going to go to our turn. We'll play the Seachrome Coast because it'll enter untapped. And we're going to attack, and then we're just going to pass the turn there, holding up both our pieces of interaction. Lightning Bolt. That's a Spell Queller. Target, if I ever saw one. Oh, look at this. Thalias, Bolts, Spell Quellers. It's like Magic 5 years ago. Pass it there. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Another Steam Vents. So 4 color, I guess. Everything but white. Untapped too. Lightning Bolt on the Spell Queller. Yep, this is going to be a board wipe, I guess. Now they can cast the bolt that was from under Spell Queller. Yep, targets the Thalia. Fair enough. Go to our turn. Plains and pass. Dwarven Mine. That's a worry. Pass to us. Mausoleum Wanderer is cool. So let's play Plains, run out the Mausoleum Wanderer, pass the turn there. Now this Guardian of Faith can potentially get him because it'll give the Mausoleum Wanderer an extra power. Just pass the turn there. All right, Guardian of Faith, do your thing. They're firing Mausoleum Wanderer. We have to hope they can't go off this turn and that we can stop that from happening. I guess we'll try it like that. Just getting rid of the Mausoleum Wanderer. Can't get rid of itself, unfortunately. Okay. Now, hopefully they can't go off this turn. Bloodstained Mire, and they're passing. Okay, Mausoleum Wanderer phases back in. I really didn't want more lands, deck. Hallowed Fountain, no, I won't pay 2 life, and I guess I'll run out Batterskull. Spell Pierce, yep, I won't pay. Go to combat, swing in with both. Take 4 down to 9. Pass the turn there. In the end step, they crack the Bloodstained Mire. They are down to 8. Another Dwarven Mine. This does not bode well. Maybe they get greedy. They are passing to us, having done nothing. Oh my goodness. I'm not running that many lands. Swinging with both. I don't think Indomitable Creativity is an instant. Might be. All right, we've got them down to 4. If they don't go off this turn, we've got them blocking, which is nice. Besiege you. That might be all they needed. Goes to combat. No attacks and passes. Okay, well that's cool. Let's play Island. Run out the Unsettled Mariner. This means we still have 5 mana up for a potential Solitude that they might be worried about. All right, this pumps the Mausoleum Wanderer, and now we swing in. Did we get there? All right, they have to block. That's good. They're down to 2. Pass the turn there. All right. They're paying costs. They do have to make something happen. Ice on one of my lands. Well, do you pay the 1? They do. Let's tap it for mana. Fable the Mirror Breaker. Okay, I don't think that does it. We'll lose our mana. Any spirit off the top. It's not a spirit. We have to attack all out. They do have to block both our ground creatures. That is the correct way to do it. All right, they're down to 1. Let's pass the turn. They discard 2 and can draw up to 2 if they want. That's an Archon of Cruelty in the graveyard. Is there a Persist coming? Yeah.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
Okay, guess we sacrificed the Guardian of Faith, ditch a Ghost Quarter. Wooded Foothills, please not a land. Oh. All right, that does it. We can't come back from that. That was ridiculous. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands in 10 turns. Okay, wow. And we got so close. Alrighty. Well, Citywide Bust and Rest in Peace comes in, as well as Burrenton Forge-Tender, I believe. Guess Skyclave Apparition can come out. I might just go down to 1 vial. I'm not sure that's right, but it couldn't hurt. 22 lands and we drew 10 of them. Wow. It's impressive. All right, round 2, let's go first. Yeah, this is the good. Just keep running in the tank as to whether to keep or mulligan. Mulligan's down to 6. Let's lead on a Seachrome Coast and pass. Tap land from our opponent. Well, out of respect for a Spell Pierce, we will run out a Rest in Peace now while they are tapped out. That resolves. Pass the turn there. They play a Scalding Tarn and pass. Planes into Unsettled Mariner. They cast Veil of Summer, which cycles. That's fine. Also, I don't think their spells can be countered this turn. So if they have a Bolt, they could take out the Unsettled Mariner through its water ability. All right, they're cracking the Scalding Tarn. Just a tap land. Okay, goes to their turn. Arid Mesa. They crack it. Steam Vents. Untapped. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Yep. Gets themselves a Goblin Shaman token. Let's play Ghost Quarter and pass. They can draw 2, discard 2. 2 cards entered exile. Veil of Summer and persist. Very nice. Dwarven Mine. Okay, sure. They go to combat. So this is going to make them a treasure, which then means they can cast Indomitable Creativity for more than we can counter it with Spell Queller. Okay, so they'll make their treasure. I'm going to Spell Queller. They have the Bolt for the Queller. Okay, yeah, that's fine. No creativity this turn, I guess. No blocks from us. Renin 6. Okay, doesn't do a lot on our board. It's just another permanent for them, I suppose. Go to our turn. Play Island. Swing at them. Take it down to 14. Pass the turn there. All right, they can exile their Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It comes back as Reflection of Kikijiki. Scalding Tarn. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to take this hit here. All right, they're cracking the Scalding Tarn. Gets a Dwarven Mine. Indomitable Creativity for 2. Okay, well, let's cast Solitude, take out one of them. Not much we can do about the other. All right, Unsettled Mariner means they have to sacrifice a treasure. We don't have any way to blink the Solitude in this list. No, so let's sacrifice the Solitude, discard the Pathway. And it's ticking up Renin 6. Go to our turn, and it's a land, and that's the game. So what's going to happen is they're going to copy the Archon of Cruelty, hit us for another 3, and then they'll attack us for 12, and that'll also hit us for 3. So that's us done. Unfortunate. Drew a lot of lands.
Round 2.
Alrighty, round 2 of Spooky Taxes. Yeah, let's keep this one. Sacred Foundry. Monastery Swiftspear.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
Let's just go for the aggressive Solitude now. Let's take out the Swiftspear. Go to our turn. Good recovery. Let's play Seachrome Coast. Run out Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Sunbaked Canyon to a dashed Ragavan. Okay. Hits us for 2. What do you get off the top? Another land. It's all right. We've got 2 and Aether Vials. I think we'll be fine. They suspend a Rift Bolt. Okay. Ragavan goes away. Aether Vial ticking up. Hengegate Pathway. We'll play it. Think we just run out Aether Vial here. Pass the turn there. Rift Bolt comes off suspend. Hits our face. Monastery Swiftspear. They swing in for 1. We'll just take that. Hard cast Ragavan. Okay. Sunbaked Canyon suspends another Rift Bolt.
You're joking. Not another one?
Go to our turn. Tick up Aether Vial. Let's tick up Aether Vial. Hallowed Fountain is interesting. Hallowed Fountain tapped. So I could cast the Unsettled Mariner. That means Rift Bolt will cost them 1 mana, but they only have 1 card in hand, so I'm willing to bet they can cast it all anyway. I'd rather just go for the surprise block. Pass to them. Rift Bolt comes off suspend. Hits our face. Arid Mesa. They crack the Sunbaked Canyon to draw. Does go to combat. Activate Aether Vial number 1. Activate Aether Vial number 2. Unsettled Mariner. Let's block that Ragavan. All right, now they crack the Arid Mesa. Mountain. All right, Ragavan down. Casts another Ragavan. That's fine. Means it's not a burn spell. Okay. Aether Vial's ticking up. Guardian of Faith is an amazing pickup. Pass the turn there. Goblin Guide. Yeah. Goes to combat. Do we have a land on top? Mausoleum Wanderer. Interesting. So what's that? That's 6, 7 damage we're taking. So we're dead to a bolt. Bolt. Ugh. Activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic into play. Lightning Helix on the Stoneforge. Okay, thank you. Activate Aether Vial. Yes. Guardian of Faith into play. Target my Stoneforge. Okay, prowess happens. Lightning Helix will whiff. We still get to search. Do we get Kaldra or Sword of Fire and Ice? I think it's got to be Sword of Fire and Ice here. And then we want to block. So do we block Ragavan or Monastery Swift Spear? Let's go after the Swift Spear. Okay, they get a treasure and a plains off the top of our library. Thank you. Go to our turn. Aether Vials staying where they are. Skyclave Apparition's pretty cool. Let's pass the turn there. They cracked the Sunbaked Canyon to draw. Bloodstained Mire, Monastery Swift Spear. This means they have to attack. If you want to deal damage, you have to attack. They don't. Okay, activate Stoneforge. Look what I have, opponent. A Batterskull. Also, look what I have, opponent. A spooky Skyclave Apparition. It'll take out the Ragavan. Go to my turn. Aether Vial. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. Pretty happy with that. Let's bring in the Burrentons. I think that might be all we have for this matchup, unfortunately. Everything was pretty gassed there, though. I guess we can cut a Kaldra. Aether Vial. Yeah, just cut 2 Aether Vials. Run it back like that. Yeah. Keeping this one. Sunbaked Canyon to a Monastery Swift Spear. They swing in for 1. We will take it. Go to our turn. Seachrome Coast. They mulliganed a lot, didn't they? They mulliganed down to 5. They must have been mulliganing to a Path to Exile, I'd say. So let's lead on Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. They swing in for 1. We will take it. They bolt our face and they get a prowess trigger. Are they stuck on 1 land? Yeah. No. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Suspends Rift Bolt. Okay. Aether Vial ticking up. Let's run out Hallowed Fountain tapped. I think we run out the Mausoleum Wanderer here. Pass the turn. Rift Bolt comes off suspend. Targets the Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay. I'll absorb 3 damage. Swings in for 2.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
You know what? They have 2 cards in hand. I'm going to risk that one of them's a Path to Exile here. Burrenton Forge-Tender. Block the Monastery Swift Spear. I'm guessing it's no Path then. All right. Damage done. Go to our turn. Tick up our Aether Vial. Solitude. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Run out Skyclave Apparition. Take out their Swift Spear with our Spooky Boy. Swing in for 1. Pass the turn there. I wonder how Guardian of Faith interacts with Solitude and its evoke trigger. That is a very complicated question. I think it's fine. Activate Aether Vial. Selfless Spirit down. Go to my turn. Tick up my Aether Vial. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Go to combat. We're the aggressor now. Swing in for 5. You're on a 3-turn clock, opponent. Your move. Pass it there. Eidolon of Rhetoric. Okay. Let's just pass the turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. Island. Let's go to combat. Attack for 3. Take it down to 6. Pass the turn there. Can you get out of this opponent? They cannot. All right. All right. They did have to mulligan, but I think we're in a pretty commanding position in any case. Yeah. That spooky taxes. It likes fighting burn. Okay.
Round 3.
Alrighty, we won the die roll. Let's go first. This one's a mulligan. Opponent has Gigantha. I guess we can keep this one. Throw back spare Thalia. Let's just lead with Hengegate as a white land. Bloodstained Mire with the Gigantha, so either Death Shadow or Zoo, or Death Shadow Zoo. They crack the Bloodstained Mire, get a Steam Vents, and runs out Ragavan. Okay, well, this is where things get kind of tricky. Go to my turn. Seachrome Coast. Well, now we run out Thalia. Pass the turn there. Wooded Foothills. No attacks. Okay. Moorland Haunt, Stoneforge Mystic, make it a must-remove threat. We'll grab the Kaldra. We're just going to pass. They crack the Wooded Foothills. Indartha Triome. Please have whiffed on lands. Wooded Foothills. They crack it. Get themselves a forest. What's this going to be? Tribal Flames. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. They pass the turn there. Solitude. Well, for the sake of mana efficiency, we're just going to run out of Skyclave Apparition. Clean up the Ragavan. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Pass the turn there. Renin 6. Yeah, that can take out a Thalia. It does. Okay, let's go to our turn. Let's take out their Renin 6. Run out the Unsettled Mariner. Pass the turn there. Maybe we should have played the sword there. Yeah, if we played the sword, if we draw a land, we can play the Mariner and equip. Yeah, that probably would have been better. Another copy of Renin 6. Yep, just gets a land. Plays it. Does nothing. Okay. Let's run out Selfless Spirit. Go to combat. We're going to take out the Renin 6. Cracking the Wooded Foothills. So need a 1 mana removal spell here. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Okay. They just took 3 damage. Leyline Binding.
No. No.
What does it target? The Skyclave Apparition. Right, so they pay the ward 1, get themselves a 1/1 token. Do they block? They do. Okay, pass the turn there. Ticks up the Wrenn 6 for another land. Omnath, Locus of Creation. So while the draw triggers on the stack, we're going to use Solitude to exile that. Okay, that's gone. They do gain a bunch of life though, but I'm guessing they might have had a Fury or something follow up. Wooded Foothills and passes. Let's attack their face. Skyclave Apparition, take out the Wrenn 6. Pass the turn there. Cracks the Wooded Foothills. Rorgrin Triome, Territorial Carvu, Scion of Draco, and Ragavan.
That is bad news.
Okay, that's a board. That is definitely a board. Solitude's no help. Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Opponent swings in for 7. Gets to draw a card and discards a card. Discard Scion of Draco. I think we're going to let the Ragavan hit us. Oof, only takes a land off the top. Another copy of Territorial Carvu. Sure. Did tap the Sacred Foundry, so I wonder if they have the Leyline Binding. Okay. So I guess the best thing to do is to try and equip the Unsettled Mariner. That worked. Let's cast Solitude, exiling our Thalia. Take out the Scion of Draco. Solitude goes away, leaning right into a Leyline Binding if there is one. We attack. Damage goes through. Take out the Ragavan. Draw a card. Plains, not bad. Play the Plains. Move the Sword of Fire and Ice onto the Skyclave Apparition. Pass the turn there. Okay. Shadow Prophecy. So they get to look at the top X cards of the library, where X is the number of basic land types. They get to look at the top 5 and put 2 of them into their hand. They lose 2 life. That's a lot of life to be losing. Down to 7. Another copy of Omnath. Okay. It's gross. They get to draw. They do hit the fetch. So they go up to 11. Cracks the Misty Rainforest, gonna get a bunch of mana, gets themselves an island. Leyline Binding. Yep, goes after the sword, I'm guessing. Sure does. Well, nothing we can do about that. Another copy of Territorial Carvu.
Ah, this is bad!
Ooh. Swings in for 5, drawing and discarding. Well, we'll just take it. Down to 8. Ferris Rockrick. Sure. Tap land, hey? Well, let's play it and pass. No attacks. Play a land, gain 4 life, dashes Ragavan, swings in, exiling both my Solitudes. Well, I'm going to exile one instead, make myself a flying token, go to blocks, block, 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 block. So taking the Ragavan hit here, sacrifice the Selfless Spirit, make all our things indestructible, take out 1 Territorial Carvu. They hit our Unsettled Mariner, which gives them a 4/4 golem. Go away. Gets Gigantha to hand, Ragavan returns to hand, Plains is not enough. Scoop it up. All right, that didn't go so well. The good news is we got Citywide Bust and Patrician Scorn, which will be nice. Burrenton Forge-Tender is also pretty cool. Think we cut Thalias in this matchup, and I don't think the Mausoleum Wanderers do a lot either. And I will go down to 1 Aether Vial. Run it back like that. All right, let's go first. Let's keep this hand. No blue mana, but hopefully our white spells will be good enough. Burrenton Forge-Tender, pass the turn there. Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Okay, Plains Stoneforge Mystic. They have Fatal Push. I really wasn't expecting that. Okay, use its ability. Get the Sword of Fire and Ice. Go to combat, swing in for 1. Pass the turn there. Steam Vents, untapped. Territorial Carvu. Okay, well we can block that infinitum with our Burrenton Forge-Tender.
That's why I'm here.
Land, please. Yeah. Hallowed Fountain. Yes, I will pay 2 life. Run out the sword. Pass the turn there. Hope they play out some more big creatures into this Citywide Bust. Wooded Foothills. Attacking. Mainly for the loot, I think. Well, let's go to blockers. Block the Territorial Carvu. Got to be careful not to sack our Burrenton Forge-Tender. All right, that worked. Let's play Hengegate Pathway. Run out Unsettled Mariner. Besiege you on my Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay, get my island. They crack the Wooded Foothills. Sacred Foundry untapped. Interesting choice. Leyline Binding. Takes out the Forge-Tender. Let's just pass the turn there. Triome. Attacks, draws and discards. No, exiles. My Stoneforge Mystic. Interesting choice. Must have the perfect hand. Well, no blocks. Let's go for a Spell Queller on their General Ferris. Go to my turn. Let's run out Selfless Spirit. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's just grab Batterskull. If they take out the Stoneforge, we can just cast it. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Take it down to 8. Pass the turn there. Territorial Carvu number 2. Swinging in for 5. Exiling my Sword of Fire and Ice, yeah. Again, must have the perfect hand. No blocks. We don't quite have lethal without Batterskull. Go to my turn. Citywide Bust. take out their creatures, attack them for 6. Take it down to 2. Pass the turn there, I think. Terminate, but they can't pay. And they scoop it up. Okay, we didn't have to show them our Patrician Scorn. I was pretty happy with that. Don't think there's anything that we can do that's more helpful. Yeah, let's just run it back. Zoo has become a very powerful deck, and I am scared. I'm not sure this is a hand that does it. We have a sideboard piece, but no real clock, unless we're just chipping in for 2 every turn. Brennan 6 kills the Selfless Spirit. Moorland Haunt, though. I think we're going to mulligan. Yeah, we'll keep. Throw back the Kaldra, I guess. Certainly going to be an interesting turn. Dartha Triome. Go to my turn. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass the turn there. Wooded Foothills. They're passing. Backup Stoneforge is pretty nice. We can run them out of removal, yeah? Let's play Island, Unsettled Mariner. This is the safer way to do it. Pass the turn there. They're cracking the Wooded Foothills. Steam Vents, untapped. Fatal Push. Okay. So Unsettled Mariner was a lightning rod that ate 1 piece of removal. Territorial Kavu. Okay, go to my turn. Stoneforge Mystic. Yes, let's grab Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Terminates my Stoneforge. Sure. Beginning of combat. Solitude. Take out the Territorial Kavu. Not even just the damage, the looting on that thing is so good. All right, and they pass to us. They're stuck on lands. We ripped our 3rd. Okay, well, back up Stoneforge. This one will grab the Sword of Fire and Ice. And we'll just pass the turn there and hope they're still short on removal. Renin 6. Okay, ticks it up. Wooded Foothills. They play the Wooded Foothills. They crack it immediately. Oh, this is a worry. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Leyline Binding. Okay. We do have an answer for that. Can't cast it right now, but we do have an answer. Plains and pass. Renin 6 gets back a land, plays that land, they crack it. Forest, is this Omnath? Just Gigantha to hand, leaving 1 mana open. Well, it's a risk, but Patrician Scorn, come on down. Stubborn Denial, well done. Nope, can't pay. Let's just play Hallowed Fountain tapped, run out the Sword of Fire and Ice, Prismatic Ending on my sword.
How dare you!
Okay, ticks up on the land. Wooded Foothills, plays it. Passes to us. Pass it to them. They crack the Wooded Foothills. Gets a Rawgrim Triome. Renin 6 gets back the land. We actually have to attack that Renin 6 this turn. Oi. Gigantha. Okay, let's cast Solitude. Take out Gigantha. Go to my turn. Skyclave might be better. Run out Forge-Tender. Run out Skyclave. Leyline Binding kind of hurts here, but swing in for 3. Hope they don't have it. Whew, dodged it. Pass it there. Another copy of Wooded Foothills. I think they're planning on going for a big Omnath turn. Aether Vial's not particularly helpful. Swing in for 5. Take it down to 14. I think we just pass. They crack the Wooded Foothills down to 13. Another Triome. Crack the Misty Rainforest down to 12. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Okay. So potentially a 2-turn clock. Scion of Draco puts a spanner in the works. Bloodstained Mire. Go to our turn. Spell Queller. Well, we're just going to pass. No attacks. Think we can afford to run out Aether Vial now? Pass the turn there. They crack the Bloodstained Mire. Get a Stomping Ground tapped. Okay. Terminate on my Solitude. Well, Spell Queller. Take out the Terminate. No attacks and they pass. Aether Vial ticking up. Another Skyclave doesn't do anything just yet, does it? We're just going to pass. No attacks. We have plenty of life. We play a fetch land. Pass. We'll tick our Aether Vial up to 2. Unsettled Mariner is pretty useless about now. We will pass. Cracking the Wooded Foothills. Is that no land to fetch? Territorial Kavu. Okay. First Strike and Trample. It's going to be a problem. Activate Aether Vial. Unsettled Mariner. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Hello. So 4, 8, 10. So 14. Think we wait. Beginning of combat. Activate Aether Vial. Take out the Territorial Kavu. Go to the end step. Cast Solitude. Yes! Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Spooky Taxes got there. Spell Queller actually came in clutch that game. It really did a lot of work, taking out that Terminate. Wow.
Round 4.
Alrighty, round 4 with the Spooky Taxes. This is a really good taxes hand. Let's keep. Castle Garenbrig. Well, hopefully Unsettled Mariners put in work against a Valakut. Seachrome Coast. Let's run out Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn there. Radiant Fountain. Okay, they gain 2 life. Amulet of Vigor. Gross. Go to my turn. Plains. I think we run out Thalia here. Go to combat. Swing in for 1. Pass it there. Urza's Saga is painful. Go to my turn. turn. Skyclave that we can't cast. Well, Unsettled Mariner, pump up the spirit, swing in for 4, take it down to 17, pass the turn there. There's a Saga ticking up. Opponent trying to work their way around our taxes, I think. Simic Growth Chamber. Okay. Untaps. Taps. Bounces the Simic Growth Chamber. 5 mana. Arboreal Grazer. Yep. Put Simic Growth Chamber down. Untaps. Has to return a land. That's the prime time. Prime time tutors up. Valakut and Hanweir Battlements. This is where we Solitude, isn't it? I think it's Spell Queller. Hit the prime time.
You are dead!
Solitude goes away. They untap their lands. Would love to draw a land of my own here. Doesn't happen. Well, let's run out an Unsettled Mariner. Pump up the Mausoleum Wanderer. Go to combat. All out swing. Yep, they block the Mausoleum Wanderer. Take 4. Down to 19. Ugh. Can you believe we've been attacking all game? All right, there's a Saga, goes off. They tap it for mana. That's not good. Summoner's Pact costs 1. What's this? This is 1, 2. Sure, let's sacrifice the Mausoleum Wanderer to make him pay an extra 1 for that. Did that just get counted? Holy smokes, they just let that get counted. Huh. They have a second one. Okay. Primeval Titan. Yep. Thalia West. So they're going to have 6 mana. Primeval Titan does land. Vesuva and Valakut. Hanweir Battlements. Oh dear. Well, now we're in trouble. All right. Primeval Titan now has haste. Swings in for 6. I think they've got us here, actually. It's not unheard of that they could present a win from this position, I don't think. Double strike. Just more Simic Growth Chambers. Okay. Untaps them. Well, they hit us for 6. Transmutes Thalia West for the Summoner's Pact. Okay. Spell Queller we can't cast. Let's run out something we can cast. I guess we hold down like this. Pass the turn there. They pay 4 mana. Summoner's Pact. Dryad. Sure. Radiant Fountain. 2 Valakut triggers. Do you pay 4, opponent? Let's one go. Pays for that one. Pays for that one. One more Unsettled Mariner trigger. They pay for it. Targeting Thalia. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll give everything indestructible. They go to combat. No attacks. Go to my turn. Not a land.
Disappointed!
So we run out yet another Selfless Spirit, and we pass the turn there. Oh dear. All right, they pay for their pact. Vesuva makes another Valakut. No, makes a Radiant Fountain. Triggers the Valakuts twice. Well, are you paying for the Unsettled Mariner tax? This is what taxes is all about. They're paying for 4. Think we just sacrifice the Selfless Spirit now? Give our creatures indestructible. Okay. Hope to draw a land. Land or Solitude? Neither.
Oh my god, no!
And I think that will be the game. If they have a land drop, it's the game. Pass it there. They don't need a land drop. They can just go straight to combat. That deal 6 to us. Then lander. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Scoop it up. Well, we get Damping Sphere, Patrician Scorn, and Citywide Bust. Do we want Patrician Scorn? It does kill Urza's Saga, but then Kataki also and Citywide Bust also do a similar thing. I think we bring in Kataki. I believe we cut Thalia's in the matchup, and by the same token, Mausoleum Wanderers, and run it back like that. Let's play first. This hand is atrocious. Mulligan. Yeah, that's better. Let's keep. Kaldra Compleat goes away. Seachrome Coast. Pass. Kelney Garden. Sure. Moorland Haunt. Damping Sphere. Pass. Arboreal Grazer. Yeah. Puts Gruul Turf into play. Okay. Kelney Garden. So we'll play the Hengegate Pathway as a white land. So Force of Vigor still blows us out here. Well, Stoneforge Mystic. Let's get to Kaldra. Pass the turn there. No force. Wow. I was not expecting that. Okay, that worked really well. Now they will have forces. Unsettled Mariner still stops it. Let's ditch the Aether Vials and bring back in the Mausoleum Wanderers because they can hurt the forces. Run it back like that. That was a quick concession. Let's keep this hand. They lead on a Valakut. Gonna lead on a Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass the turn there. Urza's Saga. Okay. Let's go Seachrome Coast. Damping Sphere. If they got the force, they got the force. Urza's Saga ticking up. Forest. Outland Liberator. Okay. To take out the Damping Sphere. Seachrome Coast. Do we just run out Kataki here? That might mess them up. Kataki. Pass the turn. Wow. They didn't use the mana. They let it stay. Interesting. Urza's Saga ticking up. Let's let them decide what they're going to do with it. Not even tapping it for mana. Okay. Amulet of Vigor. Sure. Thalia West. Okay. No attacks and passes. So let's pay 1 to keep it around. Let's go Plains. Skyclave Apparition. Let's go after the amulet. Pass the turn there. Opponent goes to combat. Swings in. Sure. Takes out our Damping Sphere. I will take 3. Down to 17. Has another Amulet of Vigor. Sure. Summoner's Pact. Dryad. Simic Growth Chamber. Bounces Valakut. Runs out Dryad. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should have brought in the Patrician Scorn because it takes out the Dryad as well. I didn't think of that. Plays Valakut. Passes. Second Solitude. Let's go Moorland Haunt. Cast Solitude. Take out the Dryad. Go to my turn. Swing in for 4. Take it down to 18. Pass the turn there. Now they have to pay for the Pact and for the Kataki. Yep. Now they pay 1 for the Kataki. Rule Turf. Yep. Untaps. Taps it for mana. Bounces the Simic Growth Chamber. Amulet of Vigor. Yep. And they pass. Let's play Blast Zone. Crack it now.
Double kill.
Get rid of those Amulet of Vigors. Pesky little things. Swing in for 3. Straight up blocking. No worries. Pass to you. Fire Spout deals 3 damage to each creature without flying if red was spent. Okay, so we're just going to take our lumps then. They get a 1/1 and a Sakura Tribelder. Okay, and they play the Simic Growth Chamber, returning a land. Well, Mausoleum Wanderer. Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn there. They crack the Sakura Tribelder, getting a forest. Okay, got a bad feeling that there's a Titan coming. Sakura Tribelder. Simic Growth Chamber. Okay, returns a forest. Just passing. Well, Moorland Haunt. Exile Solitude. Get another flyer. Unsettled Mariner. You can get in for a lot here. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Get rid of Skyclave Apparition for another 1/1 flyer. They crack the Sakura Tribelder now. Getting an island. Mausoleum Wanderers pump up. Swing in for 7. They take it. Pass the turn there. Transmutes Thalia West. Yep. Summoner's Pact. So if I sacrifice a Mausoleum Wanderer, they have to pay 1. Okay. Sacrifice another one. You have to pay another 1. Okay. What do they get? Dryad. Sure. They play the Dryad. Radiant Fountain. Okay. Do you pay the 1 for the Unsettled Mariner? You don't. No, they did. They had 1 left over. So then we're going to Solitude, ditching Guardian of Faith, taking out the Dryad. Now they no longer control enough mountains for Valakut to be active. And we shall go to our turn. Ghost Quarter. How fun. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 4. No blocks. Now, do we Ghost Quarter here? So if we hit, they have to pay 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we hit a dual land, if we hit a Karoo land, they can't play Titan unless they also draw a land. If we hit Valakut, then they need to get Dryad and Valakut again. I think we hit Valakut then. All right, let's hit Valakut. Sure, you got your basic forest, and we'll pass the turn there. Pay 4 or else you lose the game. Kalni Garden, yep. Passing to us. Let's make another token out of Kataki. Go to my turn. It's not helpful. Attack with everything. Take it down to 6. Pass the turn there. It's getting close. There's an Amulet of Vigor. Gross. They're passing. Let's make 1 last token and then we'll hold off on the rest. This means they have to start blocking to run out Selfless Spirit then. And opponent scoops it up there. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes. All right. Spooky Taxes just took down Amulet Titan. So what really helped us there? Blast Zone is amazing. Damping Sphere, amazing. Kataki didn't do a whole lot, but was helpful. It did basically make them miss their whole turn, which was nice. The Mausoleum Wanderers did their bit because they were able to counter the Pact. So they had to go for the Dryad because they couldn't afford a Titan. Solituding at just the right times, and wow. Selfless Spirit coming in clutch. And of course, Moorland Haunt and Unsettled Mariner. Unsettled Mariner stops the Valakut, and Moorland Haunt means we're very happy to trade off some of our creatures because we're getting 1/1s back. Ugh. That went so well. Spooky Taxes is doing really well. We actually have now gone positive officially, so whatever happens in the next match, it doesn't matter. This one gets a positive record.
Round 5.
All right, final round of Spooky Taxes, and we're versing Spider Space. Ooh, I'm excited. Spider Space, quite a famous Taxes player. Did move on to Hammer Time. Don't know what they're on now. Believe one of the founding fathers of modern Taxes. Gigantha Wellspring. Well, that's disgusting, and we can't keep our hand, so we're gonna mulligan. This one also is not good. If we draw a land, it mostly gets unlocked. Mostly. Do we risk it? Do we go one more? Let's go one more. It'll do. Let's keep. Let's throw back Island and Plains. Hallowed Fountain. Won't pay 2 life. Pass the turn there. I hope it's not another zoo match. They take forever. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Steam Vents. Untapped. Ragavan. Okay, so probably another zoo deck then. Aether Vial, hey? Let's play Hengegate Pathway. Run out the Unsettled Mariner. Who knows? Maybe they're short on lands. Pass it there. Swings in. Gonna go for the block. All right, happy to trade that. Stomping Ground. Untapped. Renin 6. Fair enough. Gets the Scalding Tarn. Go to our turn. Plains. Aether Vial. Unsettled Mariner. Pass the turn there. Urza's Saga. Yep, well, we're going to Ghost Quarter for that, but they also have Renin 6. Grinding Station. Okay, so not Zoo. Some sort of Underworld Breach deck. Mox Amber. Okay. Ticks up the Renin 6. Okay, well, we don't want them drawing Emery. Aether Vial. Tick it up. Stoneforge Mystic, hey? Let's play Ghost Quarter. We could play Stoneforge Mystic. Hope they don't have removal. They always have removal. This deck is a little light on removal though, and with the tax, let's just do a conservative Stoneforge Mystic. Get ourselves a Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Do I want to kill the Urza's Saga in the end step? Yeah. Forgot to attack because I'm thinking too much. Don't do that, Chip. When you think too much, bad things happen. All right. Urza's Saga down. They get themselves an island. Pass the turn there. We lose this by 2 damage. I'm going to blame my brain. All right. They get back the Urza's Saga with the Renin 6. Gets Gigantha to hand. Okay. Would love to rip a land here. Suppose that's fine. Let's go to combat. Now we'll attack. We have to hit Renin 6. Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn there. Urza's Saga. Ticks up. There's the Emery. Mills a bunch. Some Mox Amber. And another Urza's Saga. Ooh. I don't like it. I don't like it one little bit. Let's activate Stoneforge. Put Sword of Fire and Ice into play. Yeah, we're going to tick up the Aether Vial. Interesting. Well, so I think we put it on the Mausoleum Wanderer. Go to combat. Just attack them. Do I hit the Emery or them? I think I go after the Emery. Spell Queller. Okay. Pass the turn there. Sure. 1 Saga Boy. Sure. They're going to get Pithing Needle, I think. Sacking, milling, and searching. Okay. I have no idea what's going on then. Gets the other Mox Amber. Okay. Is it just adding mana in their main phase? Yeah, that's clever. Snow-covered mountain. Mills themselves. Underworld Breach. No thanks. Aether Vial. Yes. Spell Queller. Take out the Underworld Breach. They swing in for 2. Okay, we'll just take it. Yep. Gonna hit us for 3. My turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. So I wonder if the correct move here is to move the sword over onto something on the ground so we can get through this construct, but I'm not sure. But I am definitely going to play this Unsettled Mariner. I'm going to tax the heck out of them and also pump up my Mausoleum Wanderer. Let's attack Spider Space with both. Hit for 6, chipped in for 2, draw a tap land, we'll play it, which means next turn Kaldra's coming. Hopefully they don't just combo this turn. All right, there's the Saga doing its thing. Aether Spell Bomb. Yeah, fair enough. Steam Vents. Aether Spell Bomb. You have to return. You have to pay 2 mana or else the ability's counted. Return Spell Queller. Yeah, okay. So now you can cast your Underworld Breach and I activate my Aether Vial. And yeah. Got there. Very nice. Okay. Patrician Scorn, Citywide Bust, Damping Spheres in, Kataki's, and Rest in Pieces in. Sometimes I wonder if I'm overboarding. Let's ditch the Guardians of Faith. Unsettled Mariner doesn't stop the combo. Cut our vials. My goodness. Cut 2 Selfless Spirit. Run it back like that. Ugh, that was disgusting. That was bad sideboarding. Bad Chip. Okay, let's keep this one. Mishra's Bauble. They crack it. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Breeding Pool. Untapped. Springleaf Drum. No worries. Go to my turn. Let's play Hengegate as a blue land. Pass the turn there. Are there any blue spells left in the deck? I don't think so. Oh yeah, Spell Queller. Renin 6. Yep, that's fine. That can deal with Kataki. Maybe it's not fine. Gets back the land. Forces them to tick down on the Kataki. Sure. Run out the Kataki. Pass the turn there. They have to sacrifice the Springleaf Drum unless they pay 1. They do pay the 1. They do tick down. Yep. Steam Vents. Untapped. Emery. No worries. Mills a bunch of Ragavans and some lands and an Underworld Breach. Okay. Plains. Skyclave. Take out Emery. Tapping for mana. Okay. Unholy Heat. Yep. Pass the turn there. Renin 6 does get the land back. There's the Saga we were worried about. Gets Gigantha to hand. Okay. Well, now we have a plan moving forward. Batterskull 2. Skyclave Apparition. Take out the Renin 6. Ghost Quarter. Take out the Urza's Saga. Yep. Unholy Heats. Gets a 2/2. Hopefully that's all their removal spent. Pass to them. Snow-covered island. Gigantha, yep. I have removal. Swings in for 3. I'm just going to take it. Would love to draw a white spell here. Has indeed a white spell that's not very good right now, so Solitude's good. Hengegate Pathway. Play it. Stoneforge Mystic. Is it just Sword of Fire and Ice here? Probably. Pass the turn. Solitude. Take out the big boy. No blocks. Pithing Needle. Okay, naming Stoneforge. What do you go for? The Sword of Fire and Ice. Nice. Aether Spellbomb. Nice. Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. They crack the Misty Rainforest. Stomping Ground tapped. Okay. Activate Stoneforge. Batterskull into play. You gonna bounce it? Yep, they bounced it. No blocks. Down to 4. Go to my turn. Go down to 2. Let's go equip to Stoneforge, I think. Swing in for 5. They crack the Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents tapped. We connect. Okay, down to 13. We're back up to 7. Expressive Iteration. Underworld Breach. Oh, okay. Are we dead? Make an Unholy Heat. Both our creatures. Oh, that's a worry. So if we sacrifice the Mausoleum Wanderer, they don't have another one. They have the first one. Huh. I don't think it matters, so I'll just do it. Yeah, so they pay the 1 here. Okay. Gets Ragavan. They might have us here. Mishra's Bauble. Mox Amber from hand. Okay. They see our top card and they swing in for 3. Okay. What happens? Solitude off the top, maybe? That's really good. So do we Solitude now? They got a random card. Okay. Well, we'll just pass. All right. Let's see if it lands. Solitude. Let's hit the illusion token that's got 3 on it. See, I want to block the illusion because we have Skyclaves, don't we? But I'm going to hit the Ragavan in case they hit something of ours because we actually have removal. All right, back up to 5. Go to my turn. Okay, just pass it there, I suppose. Attacks for 2. Spell Queller. Go to blocks. Block. Wow. Renin 6 going for the ping. Sure, that's fine. Go to my turn. Another Solitude's pretty hot. Pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration. Yep. There's a Saga. Could be a problem. Ticks up the Renin 6. Yep. Do I just return Batterskull to cast it again? No. Solitude. Nothing to exile. They did draw the removal this time. Dang. Pass the turn. There's a Saga ticking up. Another copy of Urza's Saga. Pretty gross. Renin 6 ticking up. All right. Beseiju, me boy. Didn't have it. Awesome. Batterskull. Pass the turn there. There's the Beseiju. Okay, cool. We can scoop up the game then. Okay. So they got us that time. I think I like the Burrentons over the Mausoleum Wanderers. Maybe over the Damping Spheres. Yeah, Thalia already stops the combo. Okay. Let's go first. Let's keep this one. Let's go Seachrome Coast. Burrenton. Pass the turn there. Snow-covered mountain to a Mishra's Bauble. They look at their own top card. Interesting. Ragavan. Okay. Ghost Quarter Thalia. Pass the turn there. Ooh, opponent is stuck.
You fell victim to one of the classic blunders.
Hallowed Fountain. Yes. Mausoleum Wanderer. Stoneforge Mystic. Grab Kaldra. I mean, it is correct to attack here. Swing in for 2. Pass the turn there. Hey! Oh, we got there. Yes. All right, we got there. I'm really happy with that. All right, cheeky 4-1. Beating Spider Space in the end. Keeping 1 landers against taxes. That's day 1, bro. I can't believe how well that went. Well, that went well. The 4-1 almost makes up for the fact that I'm dead, but not quite though. But yeah, look, the list was really fun. It was just a fun, kooky little Halloween idea I had, and it turned out to be really good against some of those matchups for a very nice cheeky 4-1. And overall, I'm really, really happy with all of that. We got to use every single one of our cards to its fullest. We got to use Mausoleum Wanderer to counter spells, or even just attack spells to try and counter them, as well as presenting beaters that were able to go over non-flying blockers against the Titan matchup. Selfless Spirits protecting our board. That's what the Titan matchup even scooped to. Spell Queller countering spells. Skyclave Apparition was able to take things away. Guardian of Faith protected our board at times. Makes a good attacker as well at 3-2. Unsettled Mariner, just everything. Even the Blast Zone, the Ghost Quarter, and the Moorland Haunt was the MVP of that Titan matchup. Overall, pretty happy with the list. Definitely could make some changes and some improvements. It's not what I would consider the ideal taxes list, but I am really happy with it. And I guess, well, I guess that was my unfinished business. So if there is a next time, everybody, have fun.